What up, all you beautiful people? And welcome to the second episode of Habibi Thoughts. As you can see, your boy got a mic now. As you can also maybe tell, I got a little ring light. You know what I'm saying? Your boy looking pretty. You feel me? But we doing this for real, man. I am so doubling down on this shit, and I'm feeling good about it. I feel really good about it. Tell me how y'all feeling, man. Tell me how y'all feeling in the comments. Because I think we are, at least I am, I think like 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks out of graduation, college graduation. And these 3 weeks of being like a real adult, you know what I'm saying? Real adult. It's interesting. It's really interesting. And, you know, I don't know how many of you guys kind of took the time out to kind of reflect on the past 4 years that you had if you went to school, or at least university, 4-year university, and really just all the things that you had to learn in that time. Because I know it's really, really easy to, you know, have an accomplishment and then immediately try to move on and immediately try to be on the next thing. And I feel like that's kind of like just what society has kind of like forced upon us, especially in the US. I feel like it's not really like this as much, you know, in Europe and in some other parts of the world. But here in the US, you graduate, get a job, you try to get a promotion, or you're trying to advance your career, or you're trying to take the next step immediately. You know what I mean? And it's almost like this rush to what end? To what end goal? You know? I feel like we are kind of force-fed at a young age in the US to do really well in school at every level, right? So that you can do well in high school, so that you can get into a good university, so that you can get a high-paying job in whatever field that you might choose, so that you can make more money for the country, right? And that American dream, a lot of the times, is a nice house, a nice car, kids are going to a good school in a nice area, and that's it, really. And so many people that I know and that you know are going to do just that. And for some people, that's good. For some people, they're happy with that. And I'm not going to sit up here and hate on anybody that, you know, wants to do it by the book. And I'm not going to, you know, hate on anybody trying to live their life that way. That's not what I'm here to do. But what I'm here to do is to encourage you to think outside the box, right? Think outside the box with your life, okay? A lot of you watching this are in the range of probably 18 to 25, right? We're young, you know. I know it might seem old. We might seem old because, you know, we're done with college, we're done with schooling, and so you're like, oh my God, like, I'm a real adult. But we're just starting, literally just starting. I mean, I'm talking about like we are like 3 weeks, 4 weeks removed from, you know, graduating, or maybe you're a year away, 2 years away, whatever the case may be. But I want to encourage all of you to think about the long term, your life. Do you really want to be that person that works 10 years at a company or a couple companies, and you kind of climb the corporate ladder, or you climb that structure, or whatever firm that you're at, whatever company that you're at, whatever job that you're at, right? So that you can make more money, right? So that you can drive that nice car, or get that nice house, or do whatever it is that you want to do that you think deems you as a successful person in your life. For me, success in my life is experiencing things and trying things and just being the best person that I can be and not settling for anything. I don't want to be that person that works 10, 15 years at a company and climbs the corporate ladder, becomes managerial level, you know, making great money. And then what? A recession comes, there's layoffs, they look at their payroll, they say, wow, this guy's making a lot of money, but he's not doing that much. Or, man, we just had to let some people go. So, you know, thank you for your 10 years at the company, but I'm going to see you later. Best of luck to you. And then you're 32, 33, right? And really all you've had so far in your life is your career and your job. And you've funneled all this time and energy in your entire 20s where you're supposed to be trying shit, experiencing things, doing things that you have a passion for and that you wanted to just try while you were young. Now you're 33, 34, and maybe you have a wife, maybe you have a significant other, very serious. Maybe you have kids already. Maybe you feel like it's too late. And then you think, damn, I just spent my whole, this whole 15-year stretch of my, youth, right? My adult youth, at least, making money for somebody else that in a heartbeat, when the times get tough, drop me like that. I'm not going to be that person, man. Let me tell you, I won't be that person. Because for me, I would rather take the time while I'm young to try things and travel and experience life. And I understand that you need money to do that. Trust me, I understand you need money, and I understand that you have to work, and I get it. And I so get it. And I also understand the pressures and expectations of the people around you. But at the end of the day, right, you want to look at your entire life and say, damn, I was able to do so many different things. I was able to meet so many different people. I was able to see the world. I was able to try all the things that I wanted to try, right? Why do you think that I'm sitting up here and I'm making a video like this? Because I feel like I have something to offer. And I feel like my words and my thoughts can help other people too. And I want to do something that matters, I want to make content. I want to do something that's substantial and that has value to me, not just making brainless money so that I can, drive a decent car, right? And just do what everybody else is doing. I don't want that. That's not success for me, man. It's not success for me. Like, I want to be great in doing something that I actually give about, that I actually care about, that when I look back, like, damn, I'm happy that I went for that. I'm happy that I didn't let anybody convince me that I shouldn't be doing that or I shouldn't be trying something that I actually am passionate about. You know what I mean? Because money is just money at the end of the day. And sure, money can provide, a lot of things, especially here in the US, because you need it. And if more likely than not, if you don't have money, you're not going to be happy, unless you're in a certain scenario, right? I'm not discarding the fact that you need money, but I am discarding being afraid of going after things because you're scared of failure, or you're scared of what other people might think of you trying something, or you putting yourself out there and doing something that you actually care about because, oh, what are they going to think, or what are they going to say, or shit, this isn't making me money, right? But is that really all that matters to you? And do you really care what these people are maybe thinking, right? Bro, people really don't give a shit about you. I hate to break it to you, but people see something, maybe they'll think something for 2 seconds, but then it's gone, right? They're not going to remember it for the most part, right? And you know who will remember it? You. And you know what? Failure is the only way to succeed. It's the most cliche thing, has been said a million times, but any successful person in this world will tell you, you have to fall on your face a million times before you succeed, right? You have to. Everyone fails. That's how you learn. You have to fail. If you're winning all the time, at what point do you take a step back and say, okay, how do I get better then? You don't, because you're already killing it, right? You have to fail, and you can't be afraid to fail. You know what failure is? Failure is not trying at all. Failure is when you don't even give it a chance. Trying something and not succeeding in the first, second, third, 100th time is not failure. The day it's failure is when you stop trying or you don't try at all. Really shit. And like, for us young people, man, I just want to encourage all of you, man. If you have something that you give a shit about and that you're passionate about, and you're worried about what other people might think about you trying that or doing that, or you're just scared of failure, do that shit anyways, man. Get outside of your comfort zone for once, bro, and go after something that means something to you. Because let me tell you, in the long run, you're going to be damn thankful that you did, right? Because you're like, shit, man, while I was young, I did that shit and I tried that shit. And maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, but at least you tried it. At least you're going to have no regrets because you did that shit anyways. Even when, all the negative thoughts in your head and all the what other people are doing and they're making X amount of money doing this or they're living their best life here. A lot of times it's all bullshit anyways, man. Social media is the most capped thing in the world, right? Someone will post some shit on social media, them at the beach or them at a party, right? And it looks insane. You're like, damn, I wish I could be there. And then they're actually there and they're not even talking to anybody. They're not even dancing. They just recorded it so that they look cool for everybody else. It's a face, man. Nobody is real on social media anymore, bro. So if that's what, you're thinking about, wow, this person's doing that and they're doing this and they're doing that, but they're really not that happy because they're working, say, 100 hours at a job and they don't give a shit about so that they can enjoy these momentary things that really don't fucking mean anything. They just paint a picture that, oh, wow, they're killing it to try to make other people jealous and try to make themselves feel better because they're not doing something that they actually give a fuck about. Real shit. So please, please, please go after the things that you care about, man. And don't be afraid what people are going to think or say or comment or anything, man. Because you know what, dude? If you put your head on your pillow at the end of the night and you're happy with the person that you are and you're happy with the direction that you're headed, who gives a flying fuck what anybody else is saying or thinking about you, man? Right? And you know what? If somebody else is thinking about you or talking about you and you're not thinking about them or talking about them, you're winning already. Let them talk, bro. Because that means you made an impact on them and they didn't make an impact on you. Because damn it, you're not thinking about them. Right? Please, please, please don't be discouraged. Please, please, please try to silence those thoughts in your head because they're just thoughts, right? Those posts, those cool posts of people all over the world, whatever, doing whatever they're, a lot of the times it's not as good as it seems, right? But what matters and what should be as good as it seems is you going after something that actually matters to you. I'm going to stop preaching to you, man. I just had to put that out there because I know a lot of people are, struggling to figure out what it is that they want to do. And they're scared that the thing that they actually want to do won't make them money or people are going to judge them. And so I just felt like I had to get this out there. And that's why I'm doing this. And that's why I am the way that I am. Really. Do you guys that know me really, really believe that I would act the way that I act and I would put myself out there in the way that I put myself out there if I gave a fuck what people were thinking or saying about me? Hell no. And then, man, I'm happier than all these motherfuckers, man. Because I'm happy with who I am. And I know my vision. And I know the impact that I can make, right? And I will. And all these people can think or say or talk however much they want. Matter of fact, I encourage that shit. I laugh at the hate. Because they're thinking about me and I'm not thinking for a second about them. I rest my case, baby. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.